MTD CNC are in Switzerland today. We're at Schaublin. I'm with Michelle and Richard from Floyd Automatic in the UK. We're going to be looking at this new product, which is the SRS. Michelle, could you just tell us briefly about what this actually is?
SRS means Schaublin Runout System. We fix the tool here with these 4 screws here, and we adjust with the clock to have a perfect runout. First stage.
Okay, now is this sort of thing normally a problem to somebody that's, you know, let's say for example, grinding tools, Richard?
Well, we've come across many tool grinding companies who have a persistent problem of repeatability. The real problem is that every time they change from one batch to another batch of a different size, setting the collet between those batches can be quite a nightmare. They have to constantly fine adjust it to get as close as they can. With this system, they can set the collet in each change to the 1 to 2 microns, so they've got a constant batch run, no problem.
Okay, so how are they doing that then, Michelle? If there is a run out, are they then using these?
We use, after to adjust with these 6 screws, they have a number for 1 to 6. We adjust it here to have a perfect runout. With practice, you do that in 2-3 minutes is done.
And what about then when I'm changing from, you know, tool to tool? Am I going to be guaranteed the repeatability?
If you have the same diameter, you can make the series for 100, 200 and more pieces without problem. If you change the collet, another diameter, you need again to adjust it, but sometimes very few.
Is this, in your opinion, Richard, is this an overkill tool to a problem that may exist but you can get round in other ways?
Well, some people might interpret it as that, but in the overall economy of producing large batch production of quality drills, the time saved by using a system like this and guaranteeing the accuracy through the longer productions pays dividends, no problem.
So what about if this was maybe too advanced for my needs? Is there an alternative with this product?
Yes, we have this new product we bring on the market. The advantage is the interface in the back is exactly the same as a SRS. That means if you have small series, you can use this collet chuck. If you have a larger series, you can change and easily go on the SRS.
What I also picked up, and I know you've mentioned about this already earlier today, Richard, is about the front loading of the collet. Is that an important factor, do you think, as well?
Well, I believe it is, particularly for those small batch sizes, where you don't necessarily need the complexity of the SRS system, but you want a quick, easy-to-use system. This system allows the collet to be changed from the front. You do not need to actually use any of the any rear adjustment or rear allocation. It can be all done at the front of the machine.
The product looks great, but what about does it matter what machine I've got, what machine tool this is going on to? How does it interface, and how do you cope with the different machines out there?
We produce today, this is a collet check and this is SRS, and we have now all the interface for the different grinding machines. That means we can easily adapt these 2 collet chuck on a Walter, an Anka, and all kind of grinding machines, because we have also the interface and the robot who need for this 2 collet chuck.
If we were to make a comparison from the ultra fine adjustment version to your, let's call it your more economical solution, how much time or how much faster is it to actually get 0 run out using this system?
If you have some practice with this system, you can do it in 2-3 minutes. We can have 1 micron run out. And it's repeatability. You can have 200 pieces with the same run out.
I know you've had some real success with this as well since its launch. How many of these have you sold?
We have sold more than 500 pieces worldwide, and now is coming more and more.
Isn't this about machine builders coming to you in the end and saying, you know, actually, let's just fit this as a standard?
I agree. This is exactly where they're going with this project. They are now beginning to get good feedback from the machine tool users and the machine tool producers, the OEMs, who are saying this is the sort of equipment they need to have on their machines to appeal to their customers.
Okay, Michelle, your turn on the floor. Give us a demonstration.
Okay, here now I'm looking at the highest point. And I'm looking the needle where it's going, and we see that's around 20. It's screw number 3. And I will turn it, and I do it like we play golf, slowly. You don't go directly in the hole. And you can see that the needle start to be approached. And again, number 3. And now I have closely again number 3. Another one. Now I just touch 2 screws, and the other 4 screws are open. And I will close them. It means I just go inside and touch the ring inside. Okay, now I will do the fine tuning. I go again and look highest point. Now it's number 1.
So wherever the high point is, that's where you need to tighten.
To tight the screw. And I open it also to take all the tension in the collets, Again, number 1. And you see, I don't look the clock. I don't need it, because it's... 4.
That's great. So we now have on the zero run out, and you can take the tool out and put it back. It would be exactly the same.
Correct. That means now it's adjusted, and you can produce your series for 50, 100, 200 pieces, and it would be stable 1 micron.
So a real problem solver available in the UK from Floyd Automatic.